Anyway, let's focus on this game, where we're going to play against Tactical Decision, More Van Vorihis. Sure, Vandyne can push back the Waylays. Neophyte. Let's say no, don't need two Tricksters. A Squirrel, let's go with no. Okay. So we can... What can we do? Scenario. Should I scenario now? We could make this the Vandyne round. Do we have sappers? We don't have sappers. Let's not make this the Vandyne round. So we're going to go with Feign Death.
Do you hear?
Curse Scroll. And bring out the Heist. And push back. Because it's just into the deck. Let's say you. You weren't trying to sabotage me. If they had any other card, then it was the right play. Honestly, it would have been best to not use them until the second to last card anyway. So we could see what they had before deciding how many to summon. I know you're not trying to sabotage me. And I apologize if it came across as though I was blaming you. I wasn't blaming you. It was, as you said, it was a good move. Sometimes the best move is not the best move, if you know what I mean. And you can't know that. Actually, we're just going to play the Heist. Yeah, let's play the Heist. And Freyr, hello again. It's been a while, but I'm glad to see you again. Hope you're having, well, have had a great couple of weeks since the last saw you. Saying I'm blaming you is a good way to make someone think you're blaming them. Oh yeah, but in a joking way. They Traherne, but only got rid of a commando, which I suppose is good. Right. We're gonna Anairo for Agus, leaving the second charge to be Simless. Sometimes the best move is to save your time playing with this opponent and go straight to the next one. Are you referring to this Nilfgaard game, or just to generally the last Ogoroid guy? I should have seen that I was going to lose and quit earlier. Freyna, you're good. You just had a wee break from Gwent. A break from Gwent. I can understand that. I mean, I have a break every week by only playing once a week, so, you know. But welcome back. Question is, do I play Angus an extra time? Part of me really wants to. Otherwise, this is a 0-point heist. I feel like I have to. I think a lot. Oh, God. Yeah, fine. Opponent connection lost. Are they going to forfeit? Nilfgaard time? If I knew who Nilfgaard... How I played Nilfgaard? Is that new from 11.9 or is that from before? Oh no, someone's definitely mentioned this before. Have I thought about trying a new different deck or faction? I don't know, Freyna, if you saw me play Northern Realms and Knights recently. I can't remember when you were last around. Mill Nilfgaard. I see. I mean, they did mill one card. So yeah, Freyna, I've got 3 decks at the moment. We're opening kegs for another deck for Skellige. My excellent play has won me a match, finally. I guess they got bored. He got bored of waiting and quit. Opponent Alt F4. I think he just took Simon's approach to games. Sometimes it's best to save your time playing with this opponent and go straight to the next one. Anyway, we have now, after a long time, won the third scoi'atel match, and I think we're going to say goodbye to scoi'atel. So what do we want? Let's go back to Thrive, maybe, because we did Northern Realms Knights earlier. And I think that was helping us do some of these things before. So let's go with this. I'm now just hoping that I clicked on the right Thrive deck. It's a monster's face-off. Did I play this person earlier? Because they're using this... Did I use it? Did I play them earlier? Right, anyway. Morvid, not useful early on. Goodbye. Fiend is alright. Having a lock, maybe, isn't needed. But I'll keep it in case it is. 2 Thrive things, a man trap for that. We have more draws though. Maybe I just click the Fiend. I don't know. Let's just go with that. Let's make a hyper-complex tribute syndicate deck and see how it goes. Yeah, I'm pulling that face right now. Don't think it's going to go well, do you? Let's start with scenario, because I think people will say to do that. Sure. Get a damsel. So yeah, trying to keg for Skellige cards, because having played one Northern Realms deck, I mean, actually, I could go for more Northern Realms decks, but I would have to probably use scraps to get the cards which are good for it. And that's kind of the problem where I'm at with factions which I have. If I open kegs, I'm just going to get the same cards. It's the scraps which will get me new ones. Right. Parasite that demon? Yes. Or I could use Damsel. Because if I use Damsel, then she goes up to 11. Like with this thing. Whatever kills it. And then we can use, like, Thrive. Because we need to use Thrive to trigger that thing anyway. Mamana. Banish a unit from your graveyard, then boost self by its power. Then summon a copy of it from your deck to this row. Parasite that? Exactly. Is he gonna rage quit now? Or, you know, pass around. Now he incubuses them instead. Well, maybe later. Well, I guess we just keep doing Thrive.
This? Are these just scissors?
I mean, we could probably just put the Witch Apprentice on there and say goodbye to the round.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw.
I'm just considering locking this thing. But if they play another one, they'll just get Well, they'll get 10 points from it, which is quite a lot. But that won't be enough. Save the locks. Okay. Actually, yeah. Let's go with the Witch Princess.
When pigs fly, eh?
And then, yeah, I think a pass is probably safe. It depends on which card they throw out, but if, 20 points for 2 cards, they have their own.
Best friend is a pig.
Oh, but the one shot? Oh, they're going to use that. Maybe this is also a run-free deck? Maybe I don't pass now? I mean, I could lock the piggy. That's probably the best thing to do right now. It's that or consume just your Kern. Then I'll probably use Mantrap, consume the Fiend, double trigger Thrive things, because I got a lot of Thrive things there. They probably don't have a counter to Yig. But they do have She Who Knows. At the end of the round, give resilience to the highest base power unit on your side of the battlefield. Lock that. I'm glad we saved the lock then.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Simon with the really long message. In Hearthstone, the most popular decks is always have 50% win rate, because the gameplay is aesthetic, and more of the same deck is the larger. The more there is horror matches, the more there is conflict games, but this decks is still popular since you can play 3 aggro decks at a time. It will take 1 control. System conflict and going straight to the next one looks more appealing than 20 minutes of torture with the same random outcome at the end. I see what you're saying. They're going to get 4 points per turn. I'm going to get 2. Do I Yig or leave it? We want this round? Okay. Guess we Yig them. Although it's a very weak Yig. I wish I had my Mantrap. Damage enemy unit by 2. Well, this doesn't work out. All good. I mean, it's Osral food for later. My choice now? What, on whether we heatwave something? Presumably there's going to be better heatwave targets later, right? Better heatwave targets later, I assume is what you're saying. I was going to say it forces them to play 6 points, but only 2 points really, boosting it by 6. Okay, so we don't win the round. If I had killed it, then they had 6 points back anyway. Him using his power on card down should be okay. Maybe. Right, we have the cat, but with nothing... Well, I think we probably click that and that. Right, Naglfar can either find us Oz, Morvard, or Koshi. They are passing. Really? I guess we play the bronze. Decks like this use Witch's Sabbath. Usually easier to deal with if you push 2-0, win round 1, and bleed round 2. I see. What I should have done is maybe played Naglfar and hoped to have gotten Fisher King, but that was only a 50-50, so maybe that's a good thing that I didn't do that. Great draw. Yep, Koshi and the cat are great. Naglfar for something else. Not sure about Fiend. We could click the Fiend for something else. It's good in terms of points. But we got something better in there, like Morvard or Osral. Witch Apprentice. Fiend is a man-trap target. And certainly better than a Drowner. I mean, there were better things in there that I was trying to get. If anything, it found the worst thing in there. It's fine. Like, even a Damsel would have been better. I guess we play the cat because it has immunity. Unless they have Predatory Dive. Oh, it's so annoying. Do we think they have Predatory Dive? It's always a risk, right? You just can't take it. You don't think they have it? I'm not going to say the words that I blame you. I'm not saying the words. But if it happens, I will just say that I told you so. But it's not blaming. It's not. I'm just... The fact that they're deciding means it's not Predatory Dive. It's the Incubus that you said earlier. As you expected, here comes the Self-Eater again. Now, do we have... So we could do it in 2 turns, because we could play the Drowner, see? Damaging it by 2. Although it's going to increase when it gets the Relict. And then we would Toad Prince it. Do you think they have another Incubus? Like, maybe I could just Heatwave that thing? Don't bother yet. Just Toad it next turn. True. But also, what am I going to play? The Drowner's the best thing to play. I mean, it will mean that it's less effective anyway. I'm just going to...
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Play Big Bow, the boat. Which would be big points. But I'll play that last. It's going to be Toad next, then Koshi.
Blueberries, blueberries.
Oh, it's going to get Morvard, yeah. And also, look, it's on 4. So we want Koshi down. Yeah, but we're going to... Yeah, Toad the Eater. Next round, Koshi, Cat, leader.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Yeah, Koshi, Cat, power. We just ignore that, I think. This will get us more points in the long run. Koshi, Cat, leader. I mean, we could decide to heatwave it.
It's rude.
I suppose it doesn't matter because they're resetting abilities anyway.
It's a pity I can never finish.
We are going to double thrive with Mantra. So we're going to go Cats, double Mantrap of the relic, spirits thing. Sure. And then next turn, Naglfar. Or maybe Heatwave, depending on what they... Boost an allied unit by 6. Whenever you play a crone, increase this boost. Okay, but it doesn't do anything now. You want me to pass? We're on round 3. Well, Carsniggles, yeah. Anyway, we can't play him down here because we've done too much koshing, so we're going to put him up here. It's fine. We're going to take there. She who knows. I could have also heatwaved something and then done it, but that would just be silly.
I'm so damn thirsty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Anyway, that's our heatwave target. I could have played the cat. There you go.
You are what you eat.
Actually, it wouldn't have done much anyway. Cat, yeah. That is the size of my balls. Is the I will pass without playing the cat on that very last thing, but I'm not going to pass 2 cards before. Anyway, we've now won a match. That seemed a lot easier. Maybe it was just the opponent's deck that we were playing. Where are we up to? We completed a medium quest as well. If the game will wake up. Which one do we do? We did the middle one, apparently. But now it wants us to play vitality things. Which we're going to ignore. Or we're going to so ignore it that we're just going to change it. What are we playing for winning? You mean instead of quests? Well, this is true. We're trying to rank, ultimately. But I have 3 decks. And I have a feeling, even though it's my first deck, it's the best one, right? It's the one which I am most consistent with. I'm happy to play with the Northern Realms one, the Northern Realms Knights one if you want. But it is missing... Well, I suppose it's missing... What's his name? Vandergrift? Which I could create. Or I could just open some kegs. Anyone out there wants to do some kegs? We can open more kegs. We did some at the beginning, but we can open more now. Whilst you tell me which one of those things you want, let me just get some reward points pointed. Sure. Sure does not help understand. Which one of the things you liked? Tree Hugger. Scatter kegs? Or, okay, friendly... Let's do some kegs. And then... What have we got here? 7 reward points for spending 700 reward points. Wow. I mean, that may... No, it's just... Well, we can get some free kegs. Right. Anyway, let's open up our free kegs. Get more Skellige legendaries. Yes, please. Right, the free ultimate keg. Well, a couple of Skellige cards. Naglfar Taskmaster, Witch Apprentice we've got. Tourist Search, Skirmisher we've got. An Armored Drakkar. I've definitely seen people use this, so I'm glad we have one of those. At the end of your turn, if Armored Drakkar has no armor, gain 2 armor. Exposed, boost self by 1. Blood does 2, boost self by 2 instead. So you kind of want to damage it down to no armor, so that it boosts itself and then it will gain armor. And the raresies. We already have the Fiend. So I suppose we're going for Hysteria, which is a crime. Place a bounty on an enemy unit and damage it by 3. If it already has a bounty, damage it by 6 instead. Hysteria, yeah. I mean, there's no real choice, but I assume it's played with bounties. You're a fan of bounties, aren't you, Citrine?
20 cards. Lots. All kinds.
Lots of kinds of Gwenty cards. Let's choose some Scaligarinos. How are we going to do? 7 is a nice round lucky number. Maybe a bit. Hey, look. You even said it, Citrine, that there would be one. Right, well, we'll find out what that is. Brockvar Hunter. A seagull. Everyone loves seagulls, apart from me. Drummond Berserker. We really do need to go get some... get our scraps in. Fucusia. Any other guesses apart from Fucusia? The Kraken. Disloyal. Deploy. Move 3 enemy units to this row. Damage them by 2. And spawn Storm for 3 turns on this row. Deathwish. At the end of this turn, summon self to the opposite row and boost self by the number of unique allied beasts. Well, that's niche and complex. Sure. There was a lot. Very good card. I'm glad. I'm not sure I know. Because also it's like, Disloyal means you play it on the other side. Yeah. But then it's like, move 3 enemy units to this row. Presumably it means my enemy, not when it's played on that side, my cards. Or maybe it does mean that. I don't know. Anyway. Our goodies. Premium. Use them Rain Skelliger and Awkward Beast Skelliger. Well, I was thinking maybe Rain Skelliger is the thing to go for anyway. Because I like engines? I don't know. Let's go with the Bear Witcher Mentor, seeing as he's premium. See a premium, take a premium. Today, for sure. Anyway. Ancrate Armor Smith, Bear Witcher Adept, Svalbard Ravager, Boat Builders. We've got our raresies. We could have another Armored Drakkar. Or a Svalbard Priest. Presumably the ship is the one to go for? Yeah, Drakkar. Crow's Eye Rhizome, Anglerfish, Svalbard Fanatic, Armor Up. And the goodies. The Raging Bear damages an allied unit by 2. Bear Witcher Quartermaster. Damage an allied unit by 1. Then spawn a Witcher student on this row. 2 charges. How much is a Witcher student? 2. Drakkar next to Priest is the way to go. Is that like, you mean when you play them actually on the board? Or you just mean because there were 2 Drakkars? I can't remember now. Drakkar plus Svalbard Totem. Anyway, I'm going to go with this one. We have found an epic, but first we see the Funeral Boat, Anglerfish, Svalbard Butcher. We've only got one of those. They damage an allied unit by 2, then give an enemy unit bleeding. See, there's a lot of self-damage and all the Skelliger things. Bear Witcher Adept, we've got plenty of. And I'll need you for the Epi pick. I mean, we've already got Herc here, so let's not get her again. The Giga Scorpion Decoction. Damage unit by 1 6 times will split 6 damage randomly. Your faces do not fill me with hope. Both aren't great. And the fact that I have that one. Splits 6 damage randomly between all units on enemy row. And this one, lock an enemy unit. I mean, to have a lock, sure, you need to have Bloodthirst. But a lock is good. But I suppose you probably just go with Doric because it's more likely that you'll be able to use it when you want. Anyway, go with that. Heme Scald, a Savage Bear. That's our second one, maybe. Gain 1 charge for each Savage Bear in your graveyard. Yes, we saw this earlier, didn't we? Disgraced Brawler, which apparently we got a premium of. Lock Self. Berserk 3, Destroy Self. Oh, right, so you want it to lock itself so that it doesn't destroy itself. Got it. Brockvar Hunter. And I suppose we might go Crow Clan Druid. Banish an allied crow. I mean, if you're playing crows. Then play a 4 provision alchemy card from your graveyard and give it doomed. So that we go with the healing cultist druid things. Let's go with this. Okay. Druid Skellige is a nice meme. I believe you. Wait, we got another Disgraced Brawler. Another one of those. Drummond. And this time, I think we fill up on our Messenger of the Sea. Because if we want to go rain, we're going to have at least 2 of those in the deck. Messenger for sure. Crow Messenger arrives because you said that. Oh, I've clicked the wrong one. But anyway, we've already got those, so it's fine. Crow's Eye again, Funeral Boat again. And the only one with the choice would be the Melacene Cultist, because we have the others. I mean, isn't it meta? Oh, the Druid Skellige. Yes. The first pack was the best. You are correct. But I think that's, you know, you're going to have waves of good and bad. Witness Alchemy Skellige isn't really because of the Druid package. The Crow part of it, anyway. Let's go into scraps so we can at least see how many we have. Another 640. Awesome. So we have enough for like 2 cards. So I don't know if we are... Where's Skellige? The boaty people. You know, how close are we to a deck? Which would work. Probably quite a long way off. Because, you know, we only have some cards. I mean, we had some pretty good ones, but there's also a lot of them that we're missing. Hemdall. Wait, didn't we have the what was this thing? The scenario. I imagine the whole deck is going to fall out of use. People are just in love with the beer Skellige meme. Beer is nice. I don't know which one the beer Skellige meme is, but... Well, presumably it plays the ale and all that stuff. You got a lot of high end legendaries for totally different Skellige decks. Exactly. What's wrong with meta being not a cancer for once. I'm enjoying playing lots of different decks, for sure. But at some point, people will settle, I think, on an annoying deck or two. And this may be one of them. This is...
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. And if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.